What if the secret to changing your entire life was hiding inside the first 5 minutes of your morning? Most people never find out. But today you will.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm so glad you're here with us today. We have an amazing episode for you all about morning motivation. And trust me, you are going to love it.
That's right. And before we start, I want to remind you of one very important rule. When we ask you a question, please answer out loud. Don't just think the answer in your head. Say it. Speak it out loud like a real conversation. That is how your English improves naturally and quickly.
Okay, are you ready? Then let's go.
So picture this. There is a man named Marco. Marco lives in a small apartment in a busy city. Every morning, Marco's alarm goes off at 6 o'clock. Beep, beep.
And what does Marco do? Does he jump out of bed with energy and excitement? No, absolutely not. Marco groans loudly and pulls his blanket over his head. He says, just 5 more minutes. Sound familiar?
But one morning, something different happens. Marco's phone buzzes with a message. It's from his best friend, Leo. Leo says, "Hey Marco, I need your help. Meet me at the park at 7. It's urgent."
Oh, urgent. That sounds serious. Marco throws off his blanket. He jumps out of bed so fast he almost falls over. He splashes cold water on his face. He grabs a banana. He puts on his shoes, on the wrong feet at first, and he runs out the door.
Marco runs all the way to the park. He is breathing hard. His heart is pounding. He looks around for Leo. He sees Leo standing near a big fountain. Leo is holding 2 cups of coffee and smiling like a happy puppy.
Marco stops running. He puts his hands on his knees and breathes. He says, "Leo, what is the emergency? Are you okay? What happened?"
Leo laughs. He hands Marco a cup of coffee and says, "The emergency is this. It's a beautiful morning and neither of us should be sleeping through it."
Marco cannot believe it. He stares at Leo. He opens his mouth. He closes his mouth. Then slowly, very slowly, he starts to laugh too. Because the truth is, the park is beautiful. The birds are singing. The morning light is golden and soft. The coffee smells amazing.
Marco takes a deep breath of fresh morning air. He looks around and thinks, when was the last time he actually noticed a morning? When was the last time he didn't just survive the morning, but actually enjoyed it?
Leo smiles and says, "You know, Marco, I read somewhere that the way you start your morning is the way you start your whole day. So why not start it with something good?"
Marco nods slowly. He sips his coffee. He watches a little bird hop along the edge of the fountain. And right there, in that moment, something shifts inside him. From that day on, Marco wakes up 10 minutes earlier. Not to do a big workout, not to write a long journal, nothing complicated. Just to step outside, breathe the morning air, and start the day with intention.
And his life? It doesn't change overnight. But little by little, day by day, Marco feels different. More awake. More alive. More ready for whatever the day brings.
Beautiful story, right? Now let's talk about some great vocabulary from that story. The first word is urgent. Urgent means very important and needing immediate attention. Sleep 400 millisems, something that must be handled right now, not later. For example, if your boss calls and says, "This is urgent," it means stop everything and pay attention now.
Great! Now the second word is groan. To groan means to make a deep, low sound when you're uncomfortable, tired, or unhappy. Like when your alarm goes off on a Monday morning and you go, "Ah, that's a groan." It expresses that you really, really don't want to do something.
Love that one. Okay, the next phrase is sound familiar. When we say sound familiar, we are asking if you recognize something from your own life. It's a friendly way of saying, has this happened to you too? For example, you stayed up too late watching videos and now you're exhausted. Sound familiar?
Oh yes, very familiar. Okay, the next one is something shifts. When something shifts inside you, it means a change happens in how you feel or think. It's not a big explosion. It's a quiet internal change, like a small door opens in your heart or your mind. We often say something shifts when a person has a moment of quiet realization.
And our last vocabulary word is intention. To do something with intention means to do it on purpose, with awareness and a clear goal. The opposite of intention is doing something automatically, without thinking. So when Marco starts his morning with intention, he is choosing to be present and purposeful, not just going through the motions.
Wonderful. Okay, my friend, now it's your turn to practice. Sleep 300 dims. This is the most important part. Remember, answer every question out loud. Really say the words. Don't skip this part. This is where the magic happens.
All right, let's do it. First question, what is the name of the man in the story?
Yes. His name is Marco. Marco is the man in the story.
That's right. His name is Marco. Marco is the man in the story. Okay, next question. What does Marco do when his alarm goes off?
Great answer. Marco groans and pulls his blanket over his head. He says, just 5 more minutes.
Exactly. Marco groans and pulls his blanket over his head. He wants just 5 more minutes. Now, who sends Marco a message in the morning?
Yes. His best friend Leo sends him a message. Leo texts Marco in the morning.
Right. Leo, his best friend, sends him a message. And what does Leo say in the message?
Leo says, meet me at the park at 7. It's urgent. Leo makes it sound like an emergency.
Perfect. Leo says, meet me at the park at 7, it's urgent. So Marco jumps out of bed. Here's the next one. When Marco arrives at the park, what is Leo holding?
He is holding 2 cups of coffee. Leo is holding 2 cups of coffee and smiling.
That's it. Leo is holding 2 cups of coffee and smiling like a happy puppy. I love that image. Okay, now a thinking question. Why does Leo ask Marco to come to the park?
Leo wants Marco to enjoy the beautiful morning. He believes the way you start your morning is the way you start your whole day. So he wants to share a good morning with his friend.
Beautifully said. Leo wants Marco to enjoy the morning and start his day with something good. He believes how you begin your morning shapes your whole day. And honestly, so do we.
Okay, one last question. After that morning in the park, what does Marco change about his routine? He wakes up 10 minutes earlier every day. Not to do anything complicated, but just to step outside, breathe the morning air, and start the day with intention.
Exactly right. Marco wakes up 10 minutes earlier. He goes outside. He breathes the morning air. And he starts his day with intention. Simple but powerful.
You did amazing today. Seriously, answering out loud is not easy, but you did it. And every time you do that, your brain is building new connections. Your English is getting stronger right now, even as you listen.
And remember the big idea from today's episode. You don't need a perfect morning routine. Sleep 400 milliamps. You don't need a fancy journal or a 2-hour workout. You just need a few intentional minutes. Step outside. Breathe. Notice something beautiful. Start the day on purpose.
Like Leo said, the way you start your morning is the way you start your whole day. So make those first minutes count.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep going. You've got this.
Bye for now. And have a wonderful, intentional morning.